guys, it's Annie from Anti-Fragile Physical Therapy. I'm going to go ahead and show you how I like to use a lacrosse ball to mobilize the hamstring muscles. So I end up treating a lot of back pain and hip pain, and this is an area that tends to get pretty tight. A lot of people anecdotally will complain about tight hammies. These kinds of mobilizations are good ways to supplement dry needling and other kind of manual therapies that you might get at a physical therapy clinic or a massage clinic. So it's something that you can try on your own and see how it feels, and it might just help you get a little bit further in between sessions, or it might be the key to maintaining the improvements that you've made after you're done with therapy. So for the hamstring, I find it's easiest to sit down on a chair or a raised surface so that your leg can hang underneath. That way you can move your lower leg to help mobilize this area. And then we take a ball. It can be a lacrosse ball, a tennis ball. Tennis balls tend to be a little bit softer, so in an area back here that can feel pretty gnarly when you start to mobilize it, you might want to use a softer ball or sit on a mattress or something softer, so it takes up some of that slack for you. You can also take a lacrosse ball and put a towel over it to give yourself a little extra cushion, and it might just make that stretch more tolerable. So the hamstrings run from your sit bone right here all the way to the back of the knee. You can find anywhere in here that seems to work for you as far as the magic spot. So place that ball underneath your thigh and you just sit normally. You'll just feel the pressure from the weight of your leg there, your body weight on that muscle, and you can sit there and just hold it. I usually spend about 5 to 10 seconds in one spot before moving on. But what I think makes this kind of mobilization with a tennis ball or any other kind of ball more effective is having movement of that muscle over the ball. So we're pinning it down with the ball there, and then if I straighten my knee, bend it back and forth, that's making my hamstring stretch, and then my hamstring shortens. And so we're going back and forth, and I can feel the pressure over that ball change significantly. And this tends to help those spots work out a little bit faster. You can also rotate your foot in and out. So my lower leg is swinging like a pendulum from side to side. And it's all about just getting different input and getting different parts of that muscle as we rotate over it to help it release a little more efficiently. I encourage people to just explore a little bit with it and find the spot that feels most like what they're dealing with. So once you find that area, it should feel like you can breathe into it, like you can relax into it, and that you can move without it feeling super painful or limiting in that way. If your range of motion feels a little limited, that's okay. So if you get to a point where you just can't extend past this, but this is tolerable, you can breathe into it, that's fine. But the goal would be to be able to extend all the way by the time you're done mobilizing this area. So you can do it on both sides pretty easily that way. I would do this kind of mobilization with the ball maybe before a run, see how you feel, or in the day after, like on a recovery day, you can kind of use something like this or a foam roller all over the place.